Do not scroll past. Stop for a moment. This is not some random message. This is from me, for you. Right now, at this very second, your soul needs this. Not tomorrow, not later, but today. You did not find me by accident. I guided you here, gently and with purpose, because your heart is carrying a quiet burden. Today, I am speaking directly to it. I see what you hold, and the weight you keep hidden. I see the thoughts that haunt you in the dead of night. Hear me clearly. Nothing in your current storm has changed who I am to you. I am still the same. I am there in your confusion, your waiting, and your silence. I did not take a step back when your life got hard. I do not love you less just because you are exhausted. I have not changed my mind. My promises for your life still stand, even right now. You wonder if this long delay means something is wrong. You are asking questions you never used to ask, thinking it all should have happened by now. Perhaps you believed your life would look different by this point. And slowly, quietly, doubt began to whisper in your ear. But hear me now. Delay is not denial. My silence is not abandonment. I have not forgotten you. You are in the middle of your story, not the end. There are movements in the dark you cannot see. I am aligning the pieces, preparing the doors, and most importantly, I am preparing you, because the blessings headed your way require a stronger spirit. I do not need you to be perfect, just ready. I know those heavy nights you spent alone. I know those moments you wanted to surrender quietly, not with a scream, but with a slow sigh. That dark corner where hope fades, and you expect less just to protect your aching heart. I know that place, and I am speaking directly into it. Do not bury the greatness I put inside you. Do not settle just because the wait is long. Never let fear rewrite my promises. Fear whispers, as if it knows your tomorrow, but it is blind. Fear only understands delay, not destination. I designed the ultimate purpose, and what I began in your life is still moving forward even now. I have shielded you from dangers you never even saw, disasters that could have broken you, but never reached you. Roads that seemed perfect, but were wrong. Locked doors that left you questioning everything. You saw rejection, but I saw protection. You called it a setback, but it was my direction. I was guiding your steps even when you felt lost, and I'm guiding you still. I'm leading you to a place of true peace, not a fleeting comfort, but real, solid ground where you once felt shaken, and you are much closer than you think. I know it does not feel like it. From where you stand, the road looks endless and foggy, but you do not see what I see. You only see this single step, while I hold the entire path. I only ask for one simple thing. Trust me with this single step, not the whole path. Just step forward, even without having all the answers. Walk on without needing total clarity. Keep believing, even when your eyes tell you otherwise. Because what you see is not the final truth. I am right here, working behind the scenes of your life. I am rebuilding your inner strength. I am quietly restoring your peace. I'm shaping something deep inside you that will carry you into your next season with wisdom, power, and absolute stability. This time is not wasted. I have not forgotten you. This is your preparation. One day, you will see it clearly. You will look back and understand what is a mystery today. You will see how I aligned the pieces, perfected the timing, and gave meaning to every delay. You will emerge from this, not barely surviving or broken, but stronger and more grounded. Do not give up now. Do not stop here. Do not let this moment convince you of a lie, because I am moving mountains for you even now. If my words are speaking directly to your heart, type, "I trust this process," in the comments as your declaration. And if this brought you peace, take a moment to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this message today. If you want to support my ministry and help spread this message, you can do so through the link listed below. Stay with me. Do not walk away early. What I have to say next will help you understand what is truly unfolding in your life, and it will change the way you walk through this season. Your soul has been whispering a question. How much longer? You may not say it out loud, but it keeps repeating quietly in your deepest thoughts. In those quiet pauses, when you look at your life and wonder why nothing has changed. In those moments when you expected a breakthrough, but found yourself still caught in the wait. I have heard every single one of those questions. I am not offended by your doubts, nor am I distant. I am answering you now. There is a difference between waiting and being trapped. And you are not trapped. I am positioning you. I know this feels like stagnant stillness, as if nothing in your world is moving. But what you see as stillness is where my deepest work is taking place. Remember, true progress is often invisible. My most important changes in your life are happening deep beneath the surface, where your eyes cannot measure them. Yet, your tomorrow depends on them. You measure your life by what you see, by results, timelines, and visible outcomes. But I measure differently. I look at what is forming deep inside your spirit. I see the strength I am building inside you. I see the patience that grows, even when you feel utterly frustrated. I see the resilience growing every time you choose to take another step instead of giving up. These hidden things matter, because what I am preparing for you requires more than just desire. It requires capacity, and capacity is built in hidden seasons. You have asked me for change. You have asked me for breakthroughs and answers, and I am not ignoring you. I am aligning everything, because your future is connected to things you cannot see yet. People, opportunities, timing, and conditions. They must align in a way that only I can orchestrate. Move too early, and you step into something incomplete. Delay too long, and you are crushed by the weight. So I move with perfect precision, even when it feels slow to you, even when it feels completely silent. Fear has whispered that nothing is happening, but fear simply does not understand the way I work. Fear only craves immediacy, quick results, instant answers, and visible proof. But the life I am crafting within you is far from shallow. It is deep, and depth takes time. You are not falling behind, my child. You are being deeply rooted. You are being prepared. I need you to stop comparing your timeline to others, because what I am building in your life is not meant to mirror the path of anyone else. Your journey is specific, your path is intentional, and your timing is uniquely designed just for you. You have looked at others and allowed their moments to make you question your own value. You wondered, why them and not me? Why now for them, but not for me? But you do not see the whole story. You see isolated moments, not the process behind them. If you could see what I see, you would never try to rush. You would trust the pace. Because what is coming to you is not random. It is hand-picked, designed for your calling. It aligns perfectly with your growth. And it will arrive, not on your timeline, but at the perfect moment. Listen closely to me. The silence you have been living through is not empty. It is active, moving, and alive. It is the quiet that comes when something massive is being built. Think of a foundation. It is laid in silence, without applause, yet everything built after depends on it. That is what we are doing right now. Your foundation is being strengthened. Your trust is being deepened. Your dependence on me is finally becoming real, not just empty words. This matters, because when the answers to your prayers arrive, you will need this foundation to carry the weight. I know you have been tired, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Tired of holding on, tired of waiting, tired of acting strong. I am not asking you to pretend you are fine. I am asking you to lean on me, because your own strength was never meant to carry this load. You were never meant to walk this path alone. That is why I am here, not watching from afar, but walking beside you, holding you up in ways you cannot always see. Think of the moments when you felt ready to break, but you did not. The days when you thought you had nothing left, yet you kept going. That was not just you. That was me, sustaining you. And I am still sustaining you in this very moment. You are not as alone as you feel, nor as far as you think. You are not as weak as fear has told you. There is deep strength inside you, because I am your source. And I am not finished yet, not even close. There is still so much ahead of you, more clarity, more deep peace, more restoration, and more answers. And yes, more joy. Real joy. The kind that does not depend on your circumstances, but is rooted in something much deeper. You will experience it. But for now, stay right here in the process. Do not run ahead, and do not turn back. Keep walking with me step by step, day by day. Trust me, even when you do not understand. Clarity will come, but trust must come first, and I am worthy of that trust. If you choose to keep trusting through this season, write, "I will not give up," in the comments. If this message is helping you see your situation in a new light, share it with someone who needs this reminder today. Stay with me. Do not miss what comes next, because the next chapter will reveal why this difficult season was necessary and what it is producing. Look at me for just a moment. Not with your eyes, but with your heart. Because there is something I need you to know right now. What you feel is real, but it is not the whole truth. You feel pressure, uncertainty, and like things should have shifted by now. And because of that, your mind has started searching for answers in ways that are slowly draining away your peace. You've been trying to figure it all out, linking every delay to a reason, trying to understand every single silence. You have been trying to control what was never meant to be managed, and it is exhausting you. Hear me clearly now. You were never meant to carry the burden of understanding everything. You were only ever called to trust me through it. There is a difference, and it matters now more than ever. The more you try to force answers, the more restless you will feel. But the moment you choose trust, something inside you settles. Not because things suddenly make sense, but because you no longer need them to. I know you want clarity. I know you crave answers. I know you desperately want to see how everything will work out. But if I showed you everything today, you would rely on your sight instead of trusting in me. What I am building in you is far deeper than that. I am building trust that does not depend on sight, faith that needs no immediate proof, and strength that will not collapse in uncertainty. And this kind of strength is not built in easy seasons. It is built right here, exactly where you are, in the waiting, the questions, and the moments where you choose to keep going. You've been so much stronger than you think. You held on in ways you do not even realize. There were days when your faith felt small, yet you still showed up. There were moments when doubt was loud, yet you did not walk away. There were times when you felt entirely empty, but you still believed change was coming. I saw all of it. Every small act of trust, every quiet decision to step forward, every moment you chose not to quit. None of it was wasted. None of it went unnoticed. You think I only see the big moments, but I see the small ones even more clearly. Because those are the moments that reveal your heart. And your heart, even in its struggle, has been reaching toward me. That matters more than you could ever know. There is something else you must release. The belief that you have to be perfect for me to move in your life. You have been harder on yourself than I have ever been on you. You have replayed your mistakes. You have questioned your worth. You have wondered if you somehow disqualified yourself from the very things you were hoping for. But that is not how I work. I do not measure you the way you measure yourself. I'm not counting your failures the way your own mind does. I'm looking right in your direction, and you are still turning toward me when it is messy, when it is imperfect, even when you feel weak. And that is enough. You have not lost your place. You have not ruined your future. You have not delayed my plan beyond repair. My grace is not limited by your mistakes, and my purpose for you is not cancelled by your struggles. So stop carrying guilt that I have already released. Stop holding on to things that I have already forgiven. You are not meant to move forward while still dragging your past behind you. Let it go. Not because it did not matter, but because it no longer defines you. You are still becoming. You are still growing. You are still moving forward, even if it feels painfully slow. And I am still working in your life. There are changes happening deep inside that you do not yet recognize. Your thinking is shifting. Your perspective is expanding. Your dependence on me is becoming real in a way it never was before. And this is preparing you for what comes next. Because what lies ahead is not just about receiving something new. It is about becoming someone new, someone stronger, someone wiser, someone far more grounded. And this version of you is being formed right now, not later, but now. So do not despise this season. Do not rush through it. Do not treat it like something to escape, because it is shaping you in ways that will matter for the rest of your life. One day you will look back and realize this season did more for you than you ever understood while in it. You will see how it changed you, how it strengthened you, how it prepared you, and you will be so grateful you did not give up here. So stay. Stay in the process. Stay in the growth. Stay connected to me, even when it feels quiet, even when it feels slow, even when it feels uncertain. Because I am not absent in this season. If you are choosing to let go of your past and move forward, write, "I release it and move ahead," in the comments. And if this message helped you breathe a little easier today, share it with someone who might be carrying that same weight. Stay with me, because in the next part, I will show you what is being prepared for you on the other side of this season and why it will be worth the wait. Be still for a moment, not around you, but deep within you. Because the noise you fight right now is not only outside of you, it is inside your thoughts. It is in the constant replay of what if, in the quiet pressure of why not yet, in the silent fear that things may not work out as you hoped. And that noise has been pulling your focus away from what is actually true. So, I'm calling you back to stillness, back to trust, back to me. Because when your mind is overwhelmed, your vision becomes unclear. And when your vision becomes unclear, you begin to interpret your life through fear instead of truth. You start believing things that are not real. You start assuming outcomes that have not been decided. You start carrying burdens that were never given to you. And slowly, your peace begins to slip away. But listen to me carefully. You do not need to solve everything to have peace. You only need to stay connected to me. Peace does not come from having all the answers. Peace comes from knowing who is in control, even when you do not have the answers. And I am still in control. Nothing has slipped out of my hands. Nothing has surprised me. Nothing in your life has become too complicated for me to handle. Even the situation you are thinking about right now, the one that has been sitting heavy on your heart. I see every detail of it. Not just the surface, but the deeper layers you cannot see. I see how it started. I see what is feeding it. I see where it is going. And I already have a way through it. But you cannot walk in that way if your mind is filled with fear. Because fear will keep you focused on the problem instead of trusting the path. That is why I am asking you to quiet your thoughts. Not by force, but by surrender. Release the need to control outcomes. Release the pressure to figure everything out. Release the fear that keeps telling you something is going wrong, because something is not going wrong. Something is being worked out. There is a difference. And once you begin to understand that difference, your heart will begin to rest again. You have been carrying too much on your own, thinking it is your responsibility, thinking you have to hold everything together, thinking that if you do not stay alert, something will fall apart. But you were never meant to live like that. You were not created to live in constant tension. You were created to live in trust. And trust does not mean doing nothing. It means doing your part and releasing what is not yours. Your part is to keep moving forward, to keep showing up, to keep believing. My part is to handle what you cannot. And I am already doing that. Even now you may not see it, but things are shifting. Small changes are happening, and connections are being formed. Answers are moving closer, and timing is being aligned. Just because you cannot see movement does not mean there is no movement. Some of the greatest changes happen quietly. Like the dawn, it does not arrive all at once. It comes slowly. First, the darkness begins to soften. Then shapes begin to appear. Then light begins to rise, until suddenly, everything is clear. That is what I am doing in your life. The light is on its way. My child, you are not waiting for a mere possibility. You are stepping into a destiny I have already set in motion. Stop speaking of your future as if it is uncertain. Do not think that nothing is coming. Refuse the lie that this pain is your forever. This place where you stand, is not your final home. This is only a hallway, and I am guiding you through. Ahead lies a season that will make sense of every tear you cry today. I will connect every single dot. I will show you why the road had to bend this way, and in that moment, you will fully see. You will see it clearly, not in shadows. You will see how I guided you, shielded you, and prepared you, even when my voice seemed like silence. Do not let this winter harden your heart. Do not let the waiting sour into bitterness. Do not let the delay breed doubt in you. Let this quiet season deepen your roots. Let it grow your trust. Draw close to me, because my presence is the force that carries you. It is not your strength or your control that saves you, but your connection to me. My child, that is where your peace lives. That is where you will find clarity. That is where your courage rises. And remember, I am right here with you, never far away. I am not distant, waiting for you to have all the answers. I am beside you right now, walking with you, holding you steady. You are not alone, and you never have been. So take a breath, quiet your racing thoughts. Let go of what you cannot change. Trust me with what remains invisible to you, because I am already weaving it together. If you choose to surrender your control and trust me fully, type "I surrender" and "trust" in the comments. And if my words bring you peace today, share them with someone who needs to know they are never alone. Stay with me. Do not walk away yet. What comes next will reveal the wonders waiting on the other side, and why it exceeds your expectations. Draw near, not in body, but in your heart. What I'm about to speak into your life is something your soul has been aching to understand for a very long time. You have stared so long at what broke, what failed, and what walked away. Unknowingly, you began to measure your entire worth by those empty spaces. You keep asking, why did that happen? Why did that door close? Why did that love fade? And why did that opportunity slip away? Those unanswered questions have weighed heavily on your soul, whispering doubts and making it so hard to trust the path I have laid before you. Let me open your eyes to a new truth. What you grieved as a terrible loss was not a loss at all. Sometimes it was simply my hand removing what would hurt you. Removal is never rejection. Some things had to leave because they could not walk where I am leading you. Certain people could not travel into your next season. Some doors looked perfect, but they were actually traps I kept you from entering. Had they stayed, they would have stored the blessings I am shaping for you. I know it did not feel like a blessing when it happened. I know the confusion was blinding. I know the pain was deep. You felt robbed, but I did not strip those things away just to leave you empty. I was clearing the ground. The glory I am bringing into your life requires room, and sometimes I must sweep away the old before I build. If you truly want peace, you must hold fast to this truth. Not every departure in your life is a tragedy. Some assignments are simply finished. Some chapters must be closed. There are heavy burdens you were never designed to carry into the bright future I have for you. I saw how hard you tried to hold on, how you fought to fix what was broken. You poured out your time, your strength, and your beautiful heart. But let me tell you, letting go is not a failure. It is alignment. You cannot grasp what I have destined for you if your hands are full of the past. You cannot hold yesterday and receive tomorrow at the same time. That is why I permitted those doors to close and those people to leave. I did not do it to wound you, but to position you. Now you stand in the threshold, a holy space between yesterday and tomorrow. It feels strange and uncomfortable. The silence here is heavy, and you cannot yet see the harvest I am growing. But this quiet space is absolutely necessary. This is where your vision clears. This is where I heal and reset your heart, aligning your desires with mine, helping you see through my eyes. In this holy stillness, I am refining your trust. You can no longer lean on the comforts and patterns of your past. You must lean entirely on me. Do not call this weakness, my child. This is your soul growing stronger at its deepest level. I am preparing a blessing for you that will require no striving. You will not have to chase it, nor will you have to lose yourself to hold on to it. It will fit you perfectly. It will meet you at the place of your transformation, not where you used to be. When my promise arrives, it will wrap you in deep peace. No anxiety, no confusion, no endless doubt. The blessings I send will never wage war against your growth. It will nourish your soul. It will not distract you from the person I am shaping you to be. It will confirm it. This is my promise to you. So turn your eyes away from regret. Stop reliving what has already turned to dust. Stop doubting choices that have already served my purpose. I'm not leading you backward. We are moving forward, and progress demands release. You cannot find a future in things you were meant to let go of. Your tomorrow rests safely in what you surrender to me. I'm not pointing you toward less. I am leading you towards something infinitely better, something beautifully aligned, deeply stable, and true to your destiny. But you must trust me enough to drop what is no longer meant for your journey, even if the reasons remain a mystery. Even if everything feels raw and unfinished. Even if your human heart still wishes it turned out differently. Trust me, I see the whole horizon while you see only the dust. I am leading you beyond your wildest dreams. This is not your end. I'm transitioning you now. These shifts always feel hazy before the fog lifts, but my clarity is coming. My alignment is coming. My peace is coming. What I have ahead for you will make you glad you left. You will finally see why you had to let go. If you are ready to let go of yesterday and trust what I have ahead, type, "I release the past and receive what is next," in the comments. If my words are helping you see things differently today, share this with someone who needs my encouragement right now. If my voice brings grace to your life and you feel led to support this ministry, you can do so through the link below. Stay with me until the end. What I reveal next will help you see that your breakthrough is closer than you think, and prepare your heart to receive it. Listen closely to me. What you are feeling right now is no accident. I am shifting something deep inside you. You might not fully grasp it yet, but you feel it. I am changing your mind. I am changing your reactions. Everything is turning. I am altering your vision. Even if your world looks exactly the same today, what I have placed within you has already shifted forever. This is how I begin my work. Not from the outside, but within. You have been crying out for change. You have begged for open doors, new paths, and fresh direction. But before I alter your scenery, I must rebuild your foundation. If your soul does not shift, your physical world cannot hold what you are begging me for. What you feel right now is not confusion. It is my transition. I am breaking the grip of your old thoughts. Things that used to make sense no longer fit. What you once tolerated, you now question. What you once chased, I am helping you let go of. This feels uncomfortable because you are no longer who you were, but I have not yet finished making who you will be. You are in between. This middle ground feels scary, but it is vital. Because here is where I reshape your true identity. Here, I form your clarity. Here, our connection grows deeper and more real. You are not losing yourself. I'm helping you find yourself. The new version of you that is emerging is not built on fear. It is not built on pressure or approval. I am building you on truth. It is built on trust. It is rooted in a deeper connection with me. And that foundation changes everything. You have noticed the old joys no longer satisfy you. Conversations feel empty. Priorities are changing. I am shifting your very desires. You keep asking yourself, what is happening to me? I will tell you. You are outgrowing what no longer serves my purpose for you. Growth requires separation. You cannot walk into my future while clinging to your past. So, I am gently leading you away from what is out of sync. I am not isolating you. I am repositioning you. I am bringing divine connections into your life. People who will understand your soul. Opportunities that match your growth. And environments that support the person I am making you. But before they arrive, I must prepare you to receive them. The work starts inside. I am making you sensitive to my peace. You are beginning to see what steals your quiet and what guards it. This is not weakness. It is my wisdom. Peace is never stumbled upon by accident. It is a treasure you must guard, and I am teaching you how to protect it, not by controlling your world, but by anchoring deep in me. When you are rooted in me, nothing shakes you. I am sending you moments of clarity, brief but powerful. Moments where everything aligns. Moments where my calm washes over you, even without all the answers. Those moments are not random. I'm giving you glimpses of where I am taking you. They are reminders that my peace is already yours, even now. I want you to trust those moments more than your fears, which only rely on empty assumptions. But those quiet moments of peace, they flow directly from me. There is something else I need you to see. I am breaking your need for outside validation. You are no longer begging others for approval. You are done sacrificing your peace for acceptance. You are beginning to value my alignment over human approval. This is a holy shift, because when you stop living for their applause, you start living for my purpose. Your choices become true, not just comfortable. You choose what is right over what is easy. This is how I reshape your life. Not in a rush, but steadily, deeply, permanently. Do not fear this shift. Do not fight me on this. Do not crawl back to what felt safe but no longer fits. You have outgrown that old nest. Going back will only bring you confusion. Step forward even in the fog, even when it feels raw and uncomfortable, because forward is where I align you, and my alignment brings your peace. I prune nothing from your life without a plan. I change nothing in you without a divine reason. I am molding you to carry what is coming, to sustain it, to stand firm without losing your soul in it. You are already becoming that person. Step by step, day by day, I am bringing growth and change. You are drawing closer to the life you prayed for, even if your eyes cannot see it. Trust my process. Trust this shift. Trust what I am weaving inside your soul. What I build within you will soon manifest all around you. If you feel my hand moving in your life, type, "I embrace this new version of me," in the comments. If my words are helping you see your true path, share this message with someone undergoing the same transition. Stay with me. In a moment, I will show you how to spot the signs that your breakthrough is close, and how you can prepare your heart to receive it. Listen closely. What I am about to show you will completely change how you see this current season. You have been begging me for a sign, something undeniable, something that whispers, yes, you are on the right path. And because it did not look the way you expected, you doubted it was coming. But what if I told you my signs are already surrounding you? You have missed them because you wanted loud confirmation, while I was giving you quiet assurance. You expected something dramatic, but I've been working in quiet, subtle ways. If you do not learn to see these quiet signs, you will miss the proof that your breakthrough is much closer than you think. So let me show you what to watch for. First, the things that used to tear you apart no longer hold power over your soul. You feel calmer in moments that once broke you. You are responding with peace instead of pain. You're not reacting the way you used to, and you might wonder why you are changing. Trust me, this is not weakness. This is growth. I'm rebuilding your inner world so the chaos outside cannot shake you. Where I am taking you, those old reactions cannot follow. Here is another sign. You are suddenly highly aware of what drains your spirit. You can feel it deep down. Certain spaces, conversations, and habits just do not fit you anymore. This shifting awareness is not an accident. It is my direction. I am pointing out what no longer belongs in your story, not to confuse you, but to guide you home. Before I can pour out the new, I must show you what to let go of. And you are beginning to see it clearly. Another sign is this. You feel sudden, unexplained moments of peace. Nothing outside has changed, yet you feel calm and steady inside. You feel like everything will be fine, even without knowing how. Those quiet moments are not accidents. That is my presence holding you. I am reminding you that I am here, long before the breakthrough appears. You must learn to lean into that peace, for it is my guide. You are also starting to let go of how things must turn out. You still care, you still hope, but the fear has lost its grip. You are finally releasing control. This is vital, because gripping tightly only blocks what trust is trying to build. The blessings I am bringing to your life require open hands, not clenched fists. You are learning to let go, and that is how you prepare to receive. Another sign. Things that do not align are becoming much harder to maintain. You may have noticed this. Paths that once worked are suddenly closed. Efforts that used to bring results now feel completely stuck, leaving you wondering why. It is not because you are failing, my child. It is because I am shutting doors that were never meant to stay open. Where you are going, you cannot carry the old weight, and I am showing you this, even when it hurts. Another sign. Your soul is thirsting for deeper meaning. You are no longer satisfied with a shallow life. You crave clarity, purpose, and absolute truth. This deep desire is not random, it is my preparation. I'm leading you into a life of substance and depth, a life that reflects real growth and carries eternal meaning. That requires a deeper understanding, which I am shaping inside you right now. These are your signs. They are quiet, but real. If you open your heart, you will see them clearly. You are not waiting for your breakthrough. You are walking right into it. Every step you take, every quiet shift inside your heart, and every realization you experience is me leading you forward. I need you to stop doubting your progress. Just because my work is silent does not mean it is not real. Just because it is slow does not mean nothing is happening. You are moving. You are growing in me. I am preparing you because readiness is what allows the breakthrough to last. When you are truly ready, you will not just receive it. You will sustain it. That is why this long process matters. That is why this season is precious. That is why your growth matters to me. Nothing you go through is without purpose. Nothing is random. Nothing is wasted. I am connecting every piece, and it is all leading somewhere beautiful. So stop asking when it will happen and realize it is already unfolding. Shift your focus from waiting to becoming, from worrying to trusting me. Move from doubt to belief. The more you align your heart with what I am doing, the more clearly you will see your path. Where you are going is not left to chance. I have prepared it. It is intentional. Your future is already in motion. If you can feel even one of these signs in your life, type, "I see the signs clearly now," in the comments. And if my words have brought peace to your journey, share this with someone who needs my clarity today. Stay with me until the end. In a moment, I will show you what you must do right now to step fully into your future, and how to position your soul for the breakthrough that is already on its way. Right now, in this sacred moment, I want your undivided attention, because this is where everything begins to shift for you. You have been waiting for the world to change around you, but now I am calling for a response deep inside you, because a breakthrough does not just appear out of nowhere. It is something you step into, and that begins with how you position your heart before me right now. This is what so many miss. They wait for perfect circumstances before they move. They demand clarity before they will trust me. They wait for proof before they believe. But that is not my way. You must not wait for the breakthrough to act. You must prepare for it before it arrives. And I am showing you how to do that now. First, guard your thoughts, because they shape your direction. You have let certain thoughts play in your mind for far too long. Thoughts of doubt, thoughts of fear, thoughts whispering, "What if it does not happen?" And they have been quietly draining your emotions, your decisions, your energy. But those thoughts are not from me, and you must recognize that. If you do not guard your mind, you will start walking in the wrong direction without even realizing it. So, when fear speaks, do not agree with it. When doubt rises, do not entertain its voice. Replace it with truth. Remind yourself, I am still working, I am still moving, I am still leading. What you repeat in your mind becomes your belief, and what you believe shapes how you live. Second, protect your peace. You are entering a season where peace matters more than ever. What is coming to you will require absolute clarity, and clarity cannot exist in chaos. So, Be intentional about what you allow in. Not everything deserves your energy. Not every conversation deserves your attention, nor does every situation require you. You must step back from what drains you. Learn to say no to what disturbs your peace, not out of fear, but wisdom. Protecting your peace is never selfish. It is necessary. Third, stay consistent in small steps. You search for massive change, but I work through quiet, steady progress. Daily decisions, small actions, simple obedience. For great transformations are built through tiny, repeated choices. So do not underestimate your actions right now. Every time you choose to trust instead of worry, every time you choose to move forward instead of remaining stuck, every time you choose to believe instead of doubt, you step closer to breakthrough. Even if it feels small and unnoticed, it matters. Fourth, release urgency. This is crucial because urgency creates pressure. You feel as if time is running out, as if you should be further along, as if you are behind. But you are not behind. You are right on time. My timing is not rushed, it is precise. What I am doing is not late, it is aligned. So, stop rushing the process. Do not force what is not ready. Forcing creates frustration, but trusting creates flow. I'm leading you into flow, not struggle. Fifth, stay connected to me not just in heavy times, but in every moment. In your quiet hours, in your daily routine, in your thoughts, and in your decisions. Connection is what grounds you, and when you are grounded, you are not easily shaken, nor are you easily distracted. You do not lose your way, because you are anchored. And that anchor is me. Position yourself not by waiting, but by becoming. Not by forcing, but by aligning. Not by controlling, but by trusting. When you live this way, you naturally step into what is coming. Ready. You have been asking me, what should I do? This is what you do. Align your thoughts, protect your peace, stay consistent, release urgency, and stay closely connected to me. As you do, things will begin to open, not all at once, but clearly. Doors will appear, opportunities will align, answers will show themselves, and you will recognize them because you are ready. This is not complicated, but it is intentional, requiring your quiet participation. I'm already doing my part. Now I ask you to do yours, not perfectly, but faithfully. Step by step, day by day, trusting that what is coming is already on its way. You are no longer waiting. You are preparing. You are not stuck. You are positioning. You are not lost. You are being led. And everything you do right now matters deeply. If you are ready to position yourself for what is coming, type, "I am ready and aligned," in the comments. And if this message is guiding your steps in this season, share it with someone who needs this guidance today. Stay with me, because what comes next will reveal what happens when everything finally comes together, and how your life will begin to change in ways you never expected. There is something I need you to understand now, something deeper than all I have said. You focus on when things will change, but I want you to focus on what happens when they do. Your breakthrough is not just about receiving a gift. It is about stepping into a completely new level of your life. If you only focus on the arrival, you may miss the responsibility. What I am bringing to you is not small. It is not temporary. It will not fade quickly. It will shape your future, which is why this preparation matters. When it arrives, you must be ready to hold it without losing yourself. You ask for more peace, stability, clarity, and opportunity. I am answering those prayers. But more always requires growth. If your mindset stays the same, abundance becomes overwhelming instead of a blessing. So, I am expanding you, stretching your understanding, and strengthening your foundation. When what you have prayed for arrives, you will not feel lost inside it. You will feel aligned with it. A version of your life is already prepared, where things flow naturally, confusion turns to clarity, effort meets results, and the heaviness you carry finally begins to lift. That version of your life is real. It is no mere dream you imagined, no simple fantasy built to comfort your heart. I've already planned this path for you. But stepping into it requires a deep shift, and that shift is happening right now. You are learning to think differently, to respond differently, to trust differently. And though these changes feel small, they are incredibly powerful. For your life does not change all at once. It changes by how you show up each day. And you are already showing up differently. You are becoming more aware, more intentional, more grounded, preparing for what lies ahead. And there is still something more that will unfold. When your breakthrough finally arrives, you will realize you are no longer the same person. You will look back at this version of yourself, the one who struggled, the one who questioned, the one who tried to hold it all together, and you will see how much you have grown. You will see how strong you became, how much your mind has changed, and you will finally understand why this difficult season was necessary. For without this season, you would not be able to handle what is coming. You would not appreciate it, and you could never sustain it. So, this season is not delaying your life. It is preparing you for your life. And there is a difference. You are not being held back. You are being built up. You are not being denied. You are being developed. And once you fully understand this truth, your frustration will dissolve into trust, because you will see that nothing you endure is meaningless. Everything has purpose. Everything has direction. Everything is leading somewhere. You have wondered if things will ever truly change, and I am telling you, yes, they will. Not because circumstances randomly shift, but because I am actively working in your life, aligning things you cannot yet see. Opportunities are forming that you cannot yet access. Answers are coming together that you do not yet understand, but they are real, and they are rushing toward you. The moment will come when things connect, when the separate pieces make sense, and what felt delayed suddenly leaps forward. And it will not feel forced. It will feel natural and right because it is aligned. And when that moment comes, you will not have to question it. You will recognize it because everything inside you is ready. I'm taking you through this process not to make things harder, but to make things right. So stop doubting the outcome. Stop questioning if something good is coming. Stop speaking as if your future is uncertain. Your future is never uncertain to me. It is already seen. It is already known. It is already prepared, and you are moving toward it step by step. Keep going. Keep trusting. And align yourself with what I am doing, because everything is coming together, even if you cannot see it yet. And when it does, you will finally understand why it had to happen this way. If you believe your breakthrough is near and you are being prepared, type, "I am ready for what is coming," in the comments below. If this message is keeping you focused and hopeful in this season, share it with someone who needs this reminder today. Stay with me until the end. Next, I will reveal what could delay your breakthrough and how to avoid it, so you do not slow down what is already on its way to you. Take care now, for this part matters more than you realize. You have heard my voice. You have felt the shift. You are beginning to understand that something is being prepared for you. But there is something that can slow you down, something that can delay what is already coming if you remain unaware. I do not want you to miss what I have for you because of something you can change right now. So, listen closely. One of the greatest delays to your breakthrough is holding on to what I have already asked you to release. You cannot move forward while clinging to what lies behind. You cannot step through new doors while standing in front of closed ones, and yet you try. You keep revisiting old thoughts, old hurts, old attachments, and old expectations. I do not ask you to forget what happened, but to stop living in it, because your future cannot grow in the soil of your past. You must let go fully, not halfway, not occasionally, but completely. Another thing that slows you down is overthinking. You think too much about things that require your trust, not your analysis. You try to figure out every detail, every outcome, and in doing so, you create confusion. The more you overthink, the further you drift from peace. I did not design your life to be ruled by constant mental pressure. I designed it to be led by quiet trust. So, when you feel yourself overthinking, pause. and return to me. Remind yourself, I do not need to understand everything to move forward. Clarity does not always come before the step. Sometimes it comes after. Another trap is comparison. You have been watching others, their progress, their timing, and without realizing it, you have started questioning your own sacred path. But comparison will always steal your peace, because you are comparing what you see to what you do not fully understand. You do not know their secret process. You do not know their timing. You do not know what they had to endure to arrive where they are. And more importantly, their path is not your path. What I am doing in your life is highly specific. It is intentional. It is designed uniquely for you. And the moment you compare, you disconnect from that divine design. So, stay focused on your journey. Your timing is not wrong. It is just different. And different does not mean delayed. Another delay is the fear of moving forward. It is subtle but powerful, because part of you craves change, while another part is deeply afraid of it. You fear the unknown. You fear new responsibilities. You fear stepping into the unfamiliar, and that fear makes you hesitate. It makes you hold back, keeping you right where you are, even when I have made you ready to move. But hear me clearly. I am not leading you into harm. I am leading you into growth. And while growth always feels strange at first, unfamiliar does not mean unsafe. It simply means new. So do not let fear stop you when I call you to step forward, because when I open the door, you must be willing to walk through. You must also release your self-doubt. You have questioned your strength, wondering if you are ready, wondering if you can handle my future. And that quiet doubt holds you back. But I would never prepare a path for you if you could not walk it. I am not setting you up to fail. I am preparing you to succeed. Everything you have endured in this season has built the strength you need. So trust that. Trust what I have placed inside you. Trust the growth that has already taken place. You are far more ready than you feel. And finally, you must let go of impatience. This has been one of your greatest struggles, wanting everything to happen instantly, demanding answers now, wanting change immediately. But impatience creates pressure. Pressure leads to frustration. Frustration breeds doubt, and doubt only slows my work down. But when you choose patience, you make room for peace. You make room for trust. You make room for alignment. Alignment is what lets my blessings unfold naturally. You do not have to force what I have destined for you. You only need to stay aligned with me. So release what slows you down. Let go of the past. Stop overthinking. Refuse comparison. Conquer fear. Believe in my promise and choose patience. Because nothing I have ordained for you can be stolen. It is being prepared. And the moment you align with my truth, you will feel lighter, clearer, stronger, and completely ready. Ready to step into what is already on its way to you. If you are ready to let go of everything holding you back, type "I let go" and move forward in the comments. And if my words are keeping you focused and clear of distractions, share this message with someone who needs my guidance today. And if my words are helping you grow and you feel led to support this ministry, you can do so through the link below. Take a deep breath, because what I am about to show you is something your heart has long been waiting to understand. You have walked through this dark season blind to the future, yet hoping for something better. Now, I want to give you a glimpse, not of every single detail, but of what your life will feel like when my hand begins to align everything for you. Because the breakthrough I bring is not a single event. It is a shift in how your life flows. It is a change in how things fall into place. A new rhythm, a higher level, a fresh way of living that will feel completely different from anything you have ever known. And when it begins, you will recognize it. Not because your world suddenly becomes perfect, but because my peace will settle deep inside you. One of the first signs you will notice is this. Your heavy burdens will begin to feel lighter. The constant pressure you have carried, the heaviness in your mind, the agonizing tension in your decisions, it will all begin to lift. Not all at once, but gently, piece by piece. You will start to breathe differently. You will start to think clearly as my light breaks through. You will move freely without that old shadow following you. Because what once crushed your spirit will no longer have any hold over you. Another thing you will see is clarity replacing your confusion. Right now you have questions, uncertainties, and things that make no sense. But when my alignment comes, the dots will connect. You will finally understand why I let certain things happen. You will see how I was using the broken pieces of your life to lead you to this exact moment. Confusion will become purpose. Not because your circumstances changed, but because I shifted your perspective. And that clarity will bring deep peace. Furthermore, my blessings will begin to flow. You will not have to force doors open or chase after what is meant for you. You will not struggle as you once did, because what I have aligned for you will flow to you and meet you naturally. This does not mean you will do nothing, but the effort will feel sweet and purposeful. It will feel right. It will feel supported by my hand. It will feel like things are finally moving with you instead of fighting against you. You will also notice your relationships changing. The right people will feel easy to love. There will be understanding, respect, and mutual peace. A true connection that never demands you to hide the soul I made. And the wrong people, I will gently let them fall away. Not with drama, but with clarity. Because you will no longer feel aligned with them, and that will not feel like a loss anymore. It will feel like clarity. You will experience my deep peace, not in fleeting moments, but as a steady presence. A peace that guards you even when the world is chaotic. A peace that cannot be shaken. My peace will remind you that you are exactly where I want you. It will become your solid foundation. You will make decisions from it, move from it, and live from it. And that changes everything. You will also begin to trust the path I gave you. Right now, you doubt your choices and second-guess your heart. You wonder if you are doing the right thing. But when you align with my will, that doubt will fade, because you will feel deeply connected to me, and my connection will guide you. You will no longer crave external validation or constant reassurance, because you will know deep within your soul that I am leading you. And that divine confidence will only grow stronger with time. Here is what I will show you. You will stop chasing what I did not design for you, not because you quit, but because I have freed you from that hunger. You will finally see what is mine and what is not. I will lead you to choose peace over pressure, clarity over confusion. You will choose my truth over temporary comfort, and my grace will guard you from sliding back into old patterns. This is the new season I made for you. Not perfect, but aligned. Not effortless, but carried by my hand. It will have challenges, but I will fill it with peace. You are moving toward my promise step by step, day by day. This is not just hope, it is my direction. This is more than comfort, it is my absolute truth. Every single trial I have allowed you to face is leading you right here, so do not lose sight of me. Do not turn back. Do not let fear whisper lies. Keep moving, because what I have prepared ahead will dwarf everything you leave behind. My presence will make it feel sweeter, clearer, and stronger than anything you have ever known. If you believe I am bringing you into this alignment, write, "I received this new season," in the comments. And if my voice has renewed your hope today, share this message with another soul who needs my comfort. Be still and stay close to me. Stepping into this new season is not your final destination. It is the beginning of a sacred responsibility. I've been preparing you. I've watched you grow and learn to trust me. Now, as I align your path, you must understand this truth. What I give you, you must learn to sustain. So many reach the heights I prepare, yet they fail to dwell there, not because I did not choose them, but because they were not ready to carry it. And I desire so much more for you. I am not just delivering you to a new land, I am teaching you how to dwell there. Lasting peace and growth require your daily devotion. So listen to my voice right now. The first thing I command you to protect is your mind, for it shapes how you receive my blessings. I can place you in the perfect room, surrounded by open doors and the right people, but if your mind is still bound by fear, you will miss the beautiful fullness of what I have built for you. Therefore, Guard your thoughts when my blessings flow, especially then. Do not let the old, broken ways of thinking crawl back into your soul. Do not let fear seize the wheel again. Never let doubt erase the truths I have already spoken over your life. For what you feed will grow. Stay alert. Stay focused on me. And second, I need you to protect your sacred peace. Even in this new season, storms of distraction will come. The enemy will still try to steal your focus from me. Trials will test your patience. But remember my lessons. Not every battle belongs to you. You must choose where you pour the life I gave you. Choose your battles wisely. The peace I give you is not automatic. It must be guarded. When you guard your peace, you preserve my clarity. And by preserving clarity, you keep my path in sight. The third instruction: stay humble and cling to me. When my favor lifts you up and my doors open wide, do not let your success sever your connection with me. It is easy to cry out to me in the dark, but so easy to forget me in the light. Many fall because they pray for my hand, but walk away once they receive my blessing. Do not wander. Stay close. Stay grounded, knowing that every good gift you hold is still being sustained by my hand. For your strength alone did not carry you out of the valley, and your strength alone cannot keep you on this mountain. Cling to me to stay steady. Fourth, remain consistent. Do not let my blessings make you careless, and never let progress lure you into spiritual laziness. Consistency is how I turn a single breakthrough into your forever reality. I did not grow you by accident. You grew because you chose my ways, and you must make that same choice every single day. Not flawlessly, but faithfully. Your consistency keeps us aligned. Now, the fifth key. Stay open to my molding. Though I have lifted you higher, your journey of growth does not end. I still have more to teach you and deeper waters to show you. If you close your heart to growth, you stop moving with me. Stay teachable and willing, for I am not ending your journey. I am expanding it. I have placed greater purpose, depth, and impact ahead of you, and I am preparing you for all of it. Do not settle here. Do not get so comfortable that you limit what I can do through you. Hunger for my truth, and I will continue to lift you higher. Finally, remember this. I have equipped you through every storm. I'm not sending you into this new season empty-handed. You enter now with wisdom and a resilient strength that I forged in your darkest hours, and that strength will carry you. Trust the spirit and character I have carefully built inside you. Trust the painful path that brought you to my feet. You are not who you used to be. I have made you stronger, wiser, and fully prepared. Ready not just to receive my blessings, but to keep them. If you are ready to guard what I am bringing, write, I will stay aligned, in the comments. And if my guidance has prepared your heart today, send this message to another soul who needs my direction. Listen closely, for I am about to reveal a secret that will transform how you view your entire journey with me. You believe this heavy season, this deep growth, was only about you, your healing, your personal breakthrough, my answers for your life. And yes, I love you deeply, but this plan is much bigger than just you. Your story is grander than you realize. What I am doing in your life right now is not just for you. It is for those who are watching you, for the souls bound to yours, and the ones who will cross your path in days to come. Your life will speak when your lips are silent. There are eyes on you right now, though you do not see them, watching how you handle the heaviest pressure, watching how you meet the struggle, and how you walk through the shadows of uncertainty. They will not speak of it. They will not show it. But they watch. And what they witness in you is planting seeds deep within them. When you choose stillness over rage, you are showing them the very face of my peace. When you endure instead of breaking, you show them my strength. When you trust instead of trembling, you show them what true faith looks like. These moments matter deeply because there are weary souls struggling in the dark. So many who feel utterly lost. Exhausted souls searching for something real, something unshakable to hold on to. Through your life, I am building that very light for them. Not a flawless light, but a real one. Human, scarred, and lived. That is where the power lies. Hearts do not cling to perfection. They cling to what is real. They lean toward the one who walked through the fire and stepped out stronger. That is who I am making you. Your story will carry weight, not because it was easy, but because you stood firm when the storm raged, because you bloomed in uncomfortable ground, and because you trusted me when the night was dark. A story like that pierces the heart. It breathes hope, shifts minds, and gives them an anchor to hold on to. There are strangers you have yet to meet who will desperately need this pain you carry today. They will need your words, your empathy, your power. If you surrender to this hard season, you will miss the sacred reach I have planned for you. But if you press on, if you keep trusting me, you will heal others in ways you cannot fathom. This is why your road must be walked, not merely for the destination, but for the soul I am forging within you. For your transformation will shape theirs. You have asked me why the path is so steep, why the lessons are so bitter, and why my process takes so long. Here is my answer. True depth is born in the valley. You cannot guide another through a wilderness you have never crossed. You cannot speak to wounds if you have never bled. You cannot offer real hope if you have never tasted despair. What I am molding in you is deep waters, real power, and true wisdom. These cannot be taught with mere words. They must be lived. And that is the life you breathe right now. This is why my process is so vital, because one day, a weary soul will look at you and see what is possible. They will witness your survival. They will trace your scars and watch your growth. And it will give them the courage to take another step. You may never know how many hearts your story heals. You will not hear their thanks, but the ripples are real. What I am doing in you is not small. It is divine. It is purposeful. I designed it to overflow. Do not believe your pain is wasted, or your growth is selfish, or your path is ordinary. I am shaping something that reaches far beyond your horizon. So do not stop. Keep leaning on me. Keep rising, for my pen is still moving on your pages. I am not just writing for you. I am writing through you. When my time comes, you will see the holy design in every tear. If you are ready to let your journey light up the dark for others, type "My story has purpose" in the comments. If my words have shifted your sight today, send them to another soul who needs my strength. Stay close, for we have reached the quiet space. You have heard my words, but a heavy, specific burden still rests on your soul, something you refuse to surrender, a shadow that keeps wandering back into your mind, a weight heavier than all the rest. You know it well. I do not need to name it, for it rushed into your mind the second I spoke. That exact battle, that silent fear, that giant question mark where you feel completely lost. I see it all. Not just the surface, but every tangled root. I see the worry that keeps you awake. I see your fears of tomorrow, the worst-case stories you spin. And I see how dry and exhausted it has left your spirit. Listen to me now. You have been carrying this heavy yoke as if the victory depends on you. It does not. You strain to control it, struggle to fix it, and tire yourself trying to force a resolution. In doing so, you have drained your own spirit by clutching what was never meant for your hands. This is why your peace has flown. Let me restore the truth. I am already here. I am working in your storm. Behind the veil, I am moving, realigning hearts, shifting paths, and setting the perfect hour. I am orchestrating everything beyond your understanding. Just because you cannot see my hands does not mean I am still. You have stared only at the dry ground, the delays, the stubborn walls. But you do not see the harvest I have prepared. If you only saw what I see, your anxiety would vanish. Fear would have no hold on you. The weight of uncertainty would lift, replaced by my deep, quiet calm. You would rest assured, knowing that my hands are already working to resolve everything. So please, hear me now. Hand this struggle over to me, not in pieces, not just for a moment, but completely. Let go of the thoughts you keep replaying in your mind. Quit trying to predict the future. This endless cycle of thinking is not fixing the problem. It is only draining your spirit. I never wanted you to carry a burden that I am already carrying for you. Do not just sit idle. Do your part and leave the rest in my hands. It means staying anchored in this very moment instead of letting uncontrollable things consume your heart. Step forward. Do not let this moment freeze you, because your journey continues. You are still growing. Your beautiful path is still unfolding, and no earthly obstacle can ever derail the destiny I have written for you. This storm may seem massive and overwhelming today, but it is nothing compared to my power to heal it. This pain is only temporary. A beautiful ending is already taking shape, and my resolution is currently unfolding. I am carving out a road for you right now. You will see it clearly, not by forcing it, but by watching it align perfectly with my highest good for your life. When the clouds part, you will finally understand the purpose behind this season. You will see how I shielded you and how I arranged every detail for your benefit. You will realize what dangers I kept away from you, knowing that even in the dark, my hand was guiding your steps. I've been fighting for you, keeping your world from falling apart. Do not let this single moment rob you of your joy or rule your mind. Do not let this setback define your entire life. It is merely a single page in your book, not the final chapter. Your story is still unfolding beautifully. Take a deep breath, let go, trust my promise, and keep moving forward, because your future is completely wide open. I am preparing it for you, and this storm will settle in a way that brings quiet clarity, a deep peace, and a momentum that pushes you into your destiny. If you are ready to surrender this heavy burden to me today, type, "I give it to you completely," in the comments section below. If my words brought comfort to your tired soul, share this with someone who desperately needs to feel my quiet peace today. Linger here for a moment and let my wisdom fill you. I know you've been questioning my timing, whispering, "Why hasn't it happened yet? Why does the waiting feel so endless? Why does it seem like you are constantly in motion, yet never reaching your destination?" These heavy thoughts weigh down your weary heart, turning slowly into bitter frustration, painful doubt, and a quiet, aching disappointment. Let me speak truth to your soul. My timing is never accidental, and I am never late. I am perfectly on time. Every single thing happening in your life right now is bound to a sacred schedule. Not just your own timeline, but everything around you. Because what I am building is beautifully interconnected. It is linked to specific souls, divine locations, open doors, and perfect moments that must harmonize. If a single puzzle piece is missing, the grand picture of your blessing cannot manifest. You wait not to be punished, but to let the pieces fall perfectly into place. You treat time like an enemy, constantly fighting against you. You watch the clock tick away, feeling completely abandoned in the stillness. But your eyes cannot see that time is actually serving you. Behind the scenes, I am preparing hearts, clearing roads, and arranging victories. This patient work requires patience. Remember, the miracles you have requested are anything but small. You want a shift that transforms your destiny, your security, and your direction. Wonders of that scale require a foundation of deep preparation. They demand perfect harmony and the exact right moment. If they arrive prematurely, they will crumble. And if delayed too long, the joy will fade. But in my perfect timing, every single piece locks into place. Everything flows seamlessly, and clarity shines. That is the divine rhythm I am orchestrating inside your life. Never hurried, never slow, just beautiful. But hear this truth. While you wait for external things to move, I am quietly refining your inner soul. I am building your endurance and anchoring your sacred trust. Your perspective is broadening, and this internal growth is not a delay, but the very birth of your breakthrough. For when alignment comes, you will not just enter a new season. You will step in, fully prepared, equipped to carry it, ready to maintain it, prepared to treasure it. This readiness is the secret bridge between a fleeting moment and an everlasting transformation. You have watched others grab blessings in haste, only to lose them. You have watched bright doors open and instantly slam shut. You have seen sudden heights crumble to the ground because they grasped a gift they did not possess the maturity to hold. But I refuse to treat you that way. I'm not going to rush you into a blessing destined to slip through your fingers. I am constructing a foundation that will stand forever, and greatness takes patience. Stop fighting my clock. Stop mourning the delays. You are not running late in this life. You are currently in transition. It is slow, yes, but every single step is purposeful. Your wait is not a gamble on a mystery. You are journeying toward a custom-made destiny. When it arrives, absolute certainty will wash over you. Doubt and confusion will instantly evaporate. You will recognize my hand instantly as your soul and your surroundings click together. In that breathtaking second, the entire journey will finally make sense. You will see the love behind the closed doors, the mercy in the long delays, and why those other paths had to end. And instead of frustration, you will feel my peace, realizing I wasted nothing. Nothing was random. Nothing was out of my control. I led you here. So, trust my timing when you do not understand, when it feels slow or uncertain. Because what I am preparing for you is worth the wait, and I will bring it at the perfect moment. Not a moment too early, not a moment too late, but exactly when you need it. If you choose to trust my timing instead of questioning me, type, "I trust your timing completely," in the comments. If my words are helping you find patience and peace in this season, share them with someone who needs this divine reminder today. If my words bring clarity and strength to your soul, and you feel called to support my work, you can do so through the link below. Draw near to me again, because you must not overlook what I am about to say. You focus on your circumstances, on what changes and what stays the same. But I am doing something far more powerful behind the scenes that your physical eyes cannot see. Your faith in me is shaping your future. Every moment you trusted me instead of giving up, every time you pressed on when stopping was easier, and every time you held on in weakness, none of it was small. Those moments are building something. I'm forming something beautiful right ahead of you. You might think nothing is happening when you choose faith over fear, but my power is always moving. Because your faith is not just a feeling, it is a force. I move things. I align things. I open doors that cannot be opened any other way. You have walked with me through the dark, even when you felt weak, even when you were barely holding on. But even that was enough, because I do not measure faith by its appearance, but by your refusal to let go of me. You did not let go. You stayed. You believed. You pressed forward when the path was dark, and that matters more than you know, because what you do now shapes the future I have prepared for you. Because of your faith, I am setting things in motion, aligning opportunities, arranging connections, and opening new paths before you. Not because your life is perfect, but because you chose to trust me in the midst of your storms. That faith changes everything. I know you have wondered if I see your efforts, if I hear your prayers, if your consistency matters. Hear me clearly now. I have ignored nothing you did in faith. Not one moment, not one prayer, not one single decision. I have seen it all, and I am working through it. I never waste your faith. I never overlook your trust. No effort goes unseen when you are connected to me. I account for everything. I use everything. And it all builds your future. Never believe your faith is empty, or that your prayers fall into my silence. Do not think your steady heart is producing nothing. I am working. Even now, I am doing something deeper through your faith. I am making you stable, unshaken by circumstances, free from emotional storms, and untouched by fear. This strength means your life is no longer controlled by the world, but grounded in something far deeper. You are grounded in me, and my foundation changes everything. I will not let you fall apart or be easily discouraged as you once were. You will not lose your way when storms hit, because I have rooted you deep. Rooted souls stand strong. They endure, and they remain. That is who I am making you. I have a reward for your faith. Not just what you receive, but who you become. The person I am shaping you to be is stronger than you have ever been. I am making you highly aware, deeply grounded, and fully aligned with me. This new strength will carry you further than you can imagine. I am not preparing you for just a moment. I am preparing you for a life that overflows with growth, unshakable stability, and true divine purpose. Your faith in me is that foundation. Do not stop now. Do not lose focus or let doubt win. Because you are closer than you think. Your future is already shifting to meet the faith you show me today. Keep trusting. Keep believing in me. Keep moving forward, because your current season is shaping the path ahead. And where I am leading you will look nothing like where you have been. It will bring growth, alignment, and answered prayers. You will see clearly that your faith in me was never in vain. If you believe I am shaping a greater future for you, type, "My faith is building my future," in the comments. If my message strengthens your belief, share it with someone who needs this encouragement. This is the moment where I will make everything clear, if you will receive it. You have walked into understanding. You see what I am doing, and you feel the changes within. You waited patiently, but now I require one final shift from you. One decision, one alignment, one change to unlock everything I have prepared for you. I ask this of you. Fully surrender your control to me. Not partially and not temporarily. Do it completely. Because as long as you try to control the outcome, you block the flow of what I am trying to bring you. This is where many of my children stop. They trust me with words, but keep control in their hearts. They say they believe, yet try to manage everything themselves. They want my blessing, but fear releasing the process to me. This creates resistance, because what I am doing in your life cannot unfold until you let go. I know why you hold on. It feels safer. You feel that by constantly planning and managing, you can make things happen faster, or prevent anything from going wrong without me. But control is not protection. It is only pressure. And that pressure is wearing you out. I never meant for you to carry that weight. I never wanted you to figure everything out or force your way into what I have already prepared. I created you to trust me fully, freely, without holding back. This is your moment to do that. To let go of knowing every detail and release the urge to predict every outcome. Stop trying to control the timing and the way. Instead, rest in the quiet truth that I am already handling it all. Because I am. Even now, I am moving, aligning, and opening paths for you. The only thing stealing your peace is trying to control what is already in motion. Let it go. Breathe and trust me. There is a deeper shift coming. I need you to step out of fear and into expectation. You have spent so long expecting delays, disappointments, and failures. Even when you try to stay positive, a part of you is still waiting for the drop. But that mind will not carry you into my next season. Expect good things, not because of what you see, but because of who I am. I never lead you into harm. I lead you only to grow you, to bless you, and to align you. So shift your heart. Stop preparing for the worst. Wake up each morning knowing that I am aligning something beautiful for you today. Know that I am moving things forward for you today. I am opening doors today. Because that is my truth. And when your heart shifts, your whole life shifts. Your focus, your decisions, and your steps will all begin to change. You will walk with my peace, my confidence, and my trust. That is how you receive what I am bringing. Let me show you this. Letting go does not mean doing nothing. It means doing your part and leaving the rest to me. Show up, but do not stress. Move forward, but do not force. It means trusting my hand even when you cannot see my face. This is our balance. Once you find this balance, everything begins to feel lighter and clearer. You are no longer fighting my process. You are flowing in step with me. And that is where I open the doors. This is your shift, your moment, the point where everything I have taught you becomes real. So make the decision now to say, I will not control what I must trust. I will not carry what I must release. Declare, I will not fear what is already in my Creator's hands. Once you choose this, you will feel it. A deep release, a heavy peace, a new clarity. That is how you will know you are aligned, ready, and stepping into what I have prepared for you. If you are ready to fully let go and trust me, write, I release control and choose trust in the comments. And if my words have helped shift your heart today, share this with someone who needs my breakthrough right now. This is your moment. Receive me with your whole heart. You have listened, you have stayed, and you have let my words reach deep inside. I am no longer just explaining things to you. I'm declaring something powerful over your life right now. This is direction, comfort, and activation. Because you have reached the point where you must receive my promises. I am telling you now, everything is about to shift. Not by chance and not by luck, but because the path I have walked you through is reaching its perfect alignment. You are not where you used to be. Even if your world looks the same, you are different. Your heart, your mind, and your spirit are transformed. This inner change is how I open outer doors. I never let you step into a new season as the old you. You enter as someone I have prepared, and I have prepared you, especially through the long waiting, through your doubts and the moments you almost gave up, through the times you chose to trust me, even in the dark. My hand has brought you to this very point, this divine shift. Now, things will begin to move. You will start to notice subtle but undeniable changes. What I once kept blocked will now open. What was confusing will make perfect sense under my light. The blessings that felt so distant will draw near. You will recognize them, because I am not forcing this. There will be a deep peace, a knowing that this is my plan. In that moment, you will understand why nothing worked out before. You will see why I kept those doors closed, and why those paths led nowhere, why I had to end certain things to protect your alignment. What I am bringing now is something I specifically arranged for you, something that matches who I made you to be, fitting the growth I walked you through, a gift that will not require you to struggle like before, because it is tied to my grace, not your effort alone. Challenges will still come, but they will not break you. I will build you through them, because you are stronger now and deeply connected to me. You are not who you used to be, and because I have changed you, your life will reflect my glory. I've already prepared your doors, your connections, and your opportunities. They are moving closer, and they are not random. They are aligned by my hand. They are intentional. So when they appear, do not hesitate, and do not doubt my plan for you. Step forward into my light with confidence, with trust, knowing I have made you ready, because you are. I know you wonder how you will see it happen. I promise you will know. No one will need to tell you. My peace, my clarity, my absolute certainty will fill you. That is how you will know you are aligned with me. I bring no confusion, no pressure, no fear, only my peace. Let it guide you. Stay open. Stay ready. Stay aligned with what I have shown you. This is not your end, but a new dawn. I am building something better, something stronger, something true to who I created you to be. You are stepping into it this very moment. If you receive my blessing today, write, "I receive what is coming," in the comments. If my words have filled you with holy expectation, pass them along to someone who needs my hope today. Be still now and feel my presence. Do not just hear me, for my promise is more than just events to come. I am changing how your life feels. You have spent years waiting, wondering, trying to hold everything together, fighting to stay strong when your soul was so weary. That struggle slowly drains your spirit. It turns even the simplest things into heavy burdens. It makes my peace feel distant and rest feel short-lived. But the season I'm bringing you into will be different. It will not be flawless, but your soul will recognize it. Your very first gift from me will be a profound, deep peace. This is not a fleeting peace that depends on perfect circumstances. It is my steady, quiet reassurance that you are safe. But I am working all things out, and you are no longer fighting alone. My peace will not be loud or demanding, but it will never leave you. It will transform your daily life. You will begin to respond differently, no longer reacting in panic to the world. You will no longer feel the need to control every outcome or fear the unknown, because I have settled your soul, and that changes everything. I will make your spirit feel lighter, not because your duties vanish, but because I am lifting the heavy burdens you carried inside, the constant pressure, the endless overthinking. I'm lifting them all. You will feel relief in your mind, your body, and your days. Life will feel easier to carry, process, and move through because I am holding you and you are never alone. I'm restoring your joy in unexpected ways. Small, simple moments will overflow with meaning, bringing smiles back to your face. You won't need perfection to feel my goodness. You will love where I have placed you, even as we journey forward. This beautiful balance, the ability to rest in my peace right now while holding on to absolute hope for your future, is something I am bringing back to you. I will make you feel secure from within, not depending on the shallow praise of the world, but with the strength that flows from my spirit. You will trust where I lead and step forward with confidence. You will no longer doubt yourself, because your connection to me is growing stronger, and my presence brings absolute clarity. I am giving you a deep fulfillment that doesn't depend on endless achievements. You have spent too long thinking you must reach a certain destination to feel complete or worthy in my eyes. But true satisfaction does not come from reaching a finish line. It comes from being aligned with me. In my presence, you are whole even as you grow. That is what I am bringing you. I offer you fulfillment, not just success. Deep peace, not just progress. Divine meaning, not just endless movement. This is the difference between the life you are leaving and the one I am preparing for you. I am drawing you into something far deeper, a more stable, more real life. Once you taste my goodness, you will never want to return to the shadows. You will realize I was always leading you here. This is why you had to grow. The long wait was preparing you to receive my promise. So stay open to me. Stay ready. My peace, my lightness, my fulfillment, they are closer than you think. My work is already unfolding, and you are stepping into it. If you are ready to receive my peace and fullness, write, "I receive peace and fullness" in the comments. If my message brought hope to your soul today, share it with someone who needs my encouragement right now. Linger in my presence a little longer. This is not your end. It is our new beginning. You have listened to my words and felt my touch shift your soul. Now, I leave you with a truth that will never fade. It will guide you in the days to come. Our journey does not end here, and this moment is not your final stop. It is a divine turning point. You are not the same soul who first sought me today. I have changed you, and that change is real, and it matters deeply, because my transformation often happens in quiet whispers. It happens in a quiet decision to trust, in a sudden realization, or when I help you see clearly. That is happening right now. You are choosing my trust over fear, my peace over your stress. You are stepping forward with me instead of staying stuck. This choice will change your life. Not instantly, but steadily under my hand. For the path you walk with me today defines your tomorrow. Take my hand. You are never alone. Not in your struggles, your questions, or your quiet waiting. I've been right beside you through all of it. Every moment of doubt, every time your spirit grew weary, every silent thought I heard it. I am still here. I have not walked away, and I will never forget you. My heart has not changed toward you. My promises still stand. What I have started is in motion, and your future is ready. So when doubt tries to return, remember this moment. When fear whispers, come back to this truth. When you feel lost, remind your heart that I am guiding you. I am still leading you. You are still moving forward, even if you cannot see everything yet. That is the truth. You do not have to figure it all out. You do not need to know every single step or control the outcome. Just keep walking with me. Take it step by step, day by day. Trust that I am guiding your feet, even when the path is hidden. You will have days ahead where you feel strong, and others where you feel weary again. There will be moments of perfect clarity, and moments where the questions return. That is simply part of the journey. But hear me. You must not stop. You must not give up. Do not slip back into the mindset that kept you bound. Keep moving. Keep trusting. Keep aligning your heart with my truth. Because every single step forward matters. Every choice to trust me matters. Every moment you choose my peace matters. And over time, those moments will build a life completely different from where you began. A life of clarity, of stability, and of my deep peace. A life reflecting everything I am growing inside you. One day, you will look back at this season, this very moment, and see how far I have brought you. You will see how much you have grown. You will see how every struggle was leading you to a better place. And you will be grateful, not just for my gifts, but for who you became. So walk forward with confidence, not because your world is perfect, but because you know I am leading you. Not because you hold all the answers, but because you trust me, the one who does. Remember, you will get through this. I am stepping you into something greater, where you will experience a peace you have never known before. And this is only the beginning. If you are choosing to carry my truth into your life, write, "I will walk and trust every day" in the comments. If my words have truly touched your heart today, do not keep this light to yourself. Share it with someone who needs my light right now. If these words have brought you peace and you feel led to support my ministry, use the link below. Hold my words close to your heart. Come back to them whenever you need strength. Never forget, I am with you always.